there are no limits. You've probably seen many books and many videos on topic of limitlessness. But the most scary thing about it is that you're just one permission slip away for claiming that power. That's right. You are just one permission slip away from claiming that power. Will you give yourself that permission slip? Because you already seen a trend of soft power rising. That means the struggle culture is dying. Are you taking this train to first class destination, enjoying your first class journey, or you rather stick with what you know? Because, as I said, you are just one permission slip away for giving yourself this power of having a life with more love, more ease, more flow, and being truly magnetic. When you flirt with life, when life is really flirting back to you, when you move through life without friction, with ease, and success comes with joy, and meaningful struggle disappears because your energy speaks before you do. And you might be thinking, this cannot be true. This is just some woo woo stuff. How can this be true? Well, I'm sure you experienced flow before. Everyone has. However, not everyone knows it under the name of flow, sometimes called flow state. But here's a movie hack. Have you ever been in a movie and be so connected with the movie, the characters, the plot, that you forget everything in your life, even if it was for a few seconds? That's how flow works. That's how your reality works. That what you perceive to be true becomes your reality. And my question is, what if there was a way for you to perpetually stay in flow? Your life would literally become a movie. And that's true. It is possible. It is possible for you to live life in flow. But it gets better. It gets better because most people think they need to do lots of shadow work, subconscious mind work, and all these things, and they're good practices. They're good practices. They have lots of value. However, there's a faster way. What I observed is that as I stay in flow, and as my clients stay in flow, their blocks, limitations, triggers magically disappear. And not only they disappear while they're in a flow, they disappear completely. And here's a personal story. I grew up having lots of, you can call it shame, resentment, and yeah, fear about my family, behavior of my certain family members, what would other people think about me and my family, and lots of concerns around. And then I just left. I went from traveling, digital nomad, many years living abroad, lots of self growth, lots of flow, and some conscious mind work. And then a year ago, I came back and lived for a long while, for many months, with my parents. And what I discovered is that I had no triggers. You know how they say that go live for a week, for a month with your parents, and you will see how spiritually advanced you are, how healed you are? Well, I don't know how about that healing part, but I actually really enjoy my time with my family. And the thing is that they didn't really change. They had the same old patterns that I knew before, but I changed. And suddenly, it didn't bother me at all. their behavior, remarks, thinking patterns, behavior, whatever. Like it was still the same, like before I left. But now it felt kind of cute. And easiest way how to get there is just simply having compassion. And recently also one of my clients, I worked with her, he had she had issues with family, some certain behavior triggered her. And after applying compassion hack, overflowing herself with compassion, she even got to enjoy her time with her family, even though she still felt slightly triggered in the beginning and then didn't enjoy that much. She realized that there's nothing wrong. And eventually, it poof, disappeared. So, yes, you can clear yourself completely. Instant cure, instant healing when you apply compassion high. You overflow yourself with compassion, first for yourself and then for everyone around you. Because as you flow your heart with compassion, you overflow any triggers, any emotions. There's nothing but compassion left in your heart. How cool is that? Well, another reason how you can accelerate your journey, because this is all about acceleration and getting there faster, is by surrounding yourself with like minded people, with community. You probably heard the saying, your average of 5 people you hang around with. Well, that's reasonably accurate perspective. And the best thing about it, this day and age, you don't have to surround yourself with physical people. Most people, most leaders spend lots of time online. So you can surround yourself with people online because anywhere you can be anywhere in the world, anywhere. Doesn't matter the country, background, origin, doesn't matter who you meet on day-to-day basis. Right here, right now, you can create your own circle of friends, trusted advisors. And that's why I created Flow Masters. So flow based living can be spread throughout the world. So people who practice flow, love, compassion, ease, magnetic lifestyle can join and inspire each other. And of course, if this is something you appreciate, you're welcome to join. And I remember there was this one research done about community effect. So apparently, you could do decades of meditation to get to those blissful states, but you can also get the same effect with few short instructions and principle of mastermind. You could call it community, where few people come together with common cause. They can get into magical states of flow and also those deep states of bliss that only up until now monks with decades of training got. This is available to you as you form mastermind, community of like-minded, like-hearted people moving in the same direction. And again, that's why I created Flow Masters. So we can move in the same direction with more ease, love, and flow. But here's the thing. As inspirational, motivational this video may be for you, nothing changes if nothing changes. And let me address the elephant in the room. Why do we struggle? I'm sure you don't struggle that much compared to an average, but there's still micro struggles for everyone. Micro challenges. Doesn't matter they last second, minute, maybe an hour. For average people, struggle lasts decades, years. their dog died, and years they carry the grief. Why? Grief doesn't exist. It takes few seconds. Process it, let it go. For some people, it takes few hours. Why struggle? Well, most people struggle because they choose easy first and hard after. They see the easy first option, not doing the work, trusting the beliefs, and just here's the interesting expression, go with the flow. It's unconscious flow. What I'm talking about is conscious flow, which leads towards your highest excitement, most empowered way. But people are just like, just let me just take the easy. And why do they take this easy way, easy first and hard after? Well, first of all, they don't even explore what are the consequences of this choice. They don't realize that hard is guaranteed after. With many so-called easy first choices. And by easy, I mean not doing the work, avoidance. Is that avoidance easy first? And why do we do that? Because we're being lied to. And I don't mean conspiracy. It's our own inner voices. It's our self-talk. We lie to ourselves. You might talk about entities, demons, spirits, like whatever the names and visualizations you like. Doesn't matter. Does it really matter who's speaking to you? The fact is, you as a soul, as observer, you get to choose who you give airtime. Who do you listen to? And you don't have to believe the lies. All your limiting beliefs are lying to you. That's a fact. And here's a quick example. Who likes sustainability, right? Like sustainability, it's slow, it's unsexy, and it's predictable, which usually means boring. And that's why we're living in a world like we're living. Most people think sustainable means one of these things. And they might thinking, yeah, of course I'm sustainability, eco-friendly, and all these things. But on the other side, they do other stuff which is highly unsustainable for environment, for themselves, for their health. Lots of like junk food, for example. How many people eat junk food? The name suggests what it does to you. Garbage in, garbage out. Like, doesn't make even sense. Yet, we believe in these lies. Maybe not consciously, but subconsciously. And our behavior mirrors that. So if you believe that sustainable inner work meditation is slow, unsexy, and boring, you're not going to meditate. You're not going to meditate. If you believe that it's too slow, unsexy, no one, no one does it in your circles, well, come to Flow Masters. We meditate. It's slow? Wow. Hell no. It's slow not to slow down once you meditate. Is it boring? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. If you think meditation is boring, you haven't meditated. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. And yeah. So what are the facts? Why would I choose one over the other? Like, why would I choose that sustainable is predictable? Okay, why would I not want it to be predictable? I can have sustainable, sexy, fast, predictable, and exciting. I can have anything I want. I can mix and match whatever I want. So why wouldn't I choose sustainable anyway? Like healthy foods. Like many people struggle with health. They have told themselves a story that if I cannot eat healthy because then not tasty, not not this, not that. Why? You can have sustainable, healthy, and tasty. You just have to look. If you don't find, you create your own. Over this weekend, I went to find gingerbread in shopping centers. I went to few shops. I couldn't find any low sugar gingerbread. Like everyone was too sweet. Like it was like, what's the point of buying gingerbread if it's just too sweet? And I decided that, well, I want gingerbread and I want it not sweet. I can have both. Well, I just bought some spices and made my own. As simple as that. You can have both. There's always possibility and it's easier than you think. In flow, solutions come with ease, grace, and flow. As the name suggests, it is possible. So the fact is, you can have anything you want. So why would you choose something you don't prefer? Well, because your beliefs are lying to you to survive. That's one of the ways how to explain it. Imagine a being, a belief is a being. And if you don't give it power, if you don't give it airtime, if you don't believe in it, then poof, it's gone. It wants to survive, so it's scared, it's afraid of its survival. And if you don't feed it, it may die. He doesn't she it, the belief, doesn't know what's happening. Like it doesn't know what's gonna happen after they're gonna disappear. But I've seen many other beliefs disappear and they just fear the unknown. And out of fear they lie to you. And you believe in it as a take it as truth. But why? Because do you ever check your preference? Did you ever check and zoom out? See who's speaking? Is it true? Does it feel true? Do I prefer this? The more you meditate, the more you become self-aware, self-conscious, the more you realize your preferences and you honor your preferences. The more you realize who can you trust and who can you trust not to trust. Let's say it like that. At some point, there is no lie. It's just energy. Energy speaks truth always. And you can see who can you trust, what can you trust. When in doubt, you know, there's doubt. And you always know you can trust yourself. So at some point, even that stops mattering. So what's your preference? What do you want? Who are you? Who do you prefer to be? Because as I said in the beginning, you get to choose who you want to be. And it's just one permission slip till you actually are that person. And you can give that permission slip to yourself right here, right now. You don't have to wait. You don't even have to ask for anyone's permission. You don't even have to ask your own permission. You can give yourself that permission right here, right now, for no reason at all. You don't need a reason. You can just do it because you can. Of course you can. Has anyone told you that you can have anything you want? No limits? Have you believed them? Have you believed them? Did you think they were lying to you? Or is it your preference that they lied to you, that you have limits? Or would you rather have no limits? What would you prefer? Because as you believe, so shall it be done unto you. So, what do you want to believe? What's your preference? And how will you act? Will you act on your preference or stay the same? Because, as I said before, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So, what will change as a result of this video? And if nothing else, join Flow Masters. And you will see the change happens for you. Opportunities show up. Opportunities like soft power rising, joining 1 month's journey. So you become more magnetic, more at ease, more in flow. So now decide, what do you want? Who are you? And what will change in your life?